All right. The first thing you need to do, and Stu talked about it a lot, you need to know your own marketplace. You need to create your own investment criteria. All right, you'll notice that ours is, we're dealing with distressed residential real estate assets, single family, 1 to 4 units. We're not going anything over that on this particular model. All right? You'll notice that the #1 category as far as location for us to be investing is in Southern California. We have Los Angeles, Orange County, San Diego, Ventura, Riverside, San Bernardino, and those are the areas that we specialize. Now, with that said, remember I talked about evolution? Because of the market, you have to evolve and roll with the market. We were primarily buying in Orange County a few years back. And let me tell you, there's something amazing about that. We were buying prices at 60 to 70 cents on the dollar. We were putting less than $15,000 per house, which I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. And we were turning these properties in 90 days. Is that a good day in the office?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We were just putting lipstick on the pig and people were already going to contract about a house. Okay, sure. However, because of the demand and activity, now lenders in the it's called Santa Ana, it's the Santa Ana area, they're not going any lower than 90, 95 cents on the dollar. So it is no longer a feasible investment opportunity as far as I'm concerned to buy a property in Santa Ana at 90 cents on the dollar. So we were watching, but very few deals come across our desk in Santa Ana that meet this criteria. So we've had to evolve. We've had to buy properties that need more work in repairs in order to stay within the spread that we're used to. So that's how we've evolved over time. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Because we're doing more work, that means we're taking a little bit longer on the renovation. So it's taking us slightly longer to move. So where before we might actually do 4 turns in a year, now we're aiming to close 3. But is it okay if we're doing an average of 10% per flip minimum, and you walk away with 3 flips a year? Absolutely. It's a great way. But that's our market. In Orlando, we're in Orange County, Winter Gardens, Windermere, Davenport, Kissimmee. One point to mention that we are doing some flips here. It is not as an active market, as Stu was saying. So here's where our primary buy, fix, and rent, or put a tenant buyer works. So this is what we diversify. We put some money in California, and then we put some money here, and together we now own a very pretty solid portfolio of real estate assets that are performing every month, and of course, flipping on a regular basis. You with me? So you need to think about what you're doing. Arizona is another market we're working on right now. We're still testing it, I'll let you know, but it is a criteria for us. It was damaged, it was hit by the market, and there's some opportunity, but we're still testing with our money, so I'll let you know in a few months if we're confident enough to bring a lot of investors in. Okay? You with me? We buy properties for less than 70% of the after repair value. Right now we're averaging about 65 is what we're actually getting. That's a pretty decent price point. And then of course, there are times that we have an exception to the rule. For example, Stu said something very powerful that most people, I don't know if you guys know how powerful that is. Sometimes you'll go to a property and you'll buy it through an agent who actually has a relationship with an asset manager or whatever, however you got the property. And the property is very well discounted, but not only that, because the property needs renovations, that agent already has a buyer that would pay retail, willing to go to contract. The problem is he's dealing with institutional financing, who will not qualify the loan because the property is not in the condition that it needs for the collateral to be in place. All right. So this guy in essence needs somebody to come fix the house. He's already going to buy it. So in the event that that happens, and he can produce to us a buyer that's qualified to purchase contingent upon the renovation of the property, then you can pay a little bit more, because literally by the time you go into contract, you go in and close on the property, you're already under contract at the retail value based on the criteria you've established in the rehab. You guys with me?
Yes.
I'm going fast, but I want you guys to really understand. So there are times where you can break that rule with that